firstborn blessing. So I look to Japheth's covenant. Japheth is Noah's son, that the kingdom of Nineveh, kingdom of Assyria, kingdom of Hattusa, the kingdom of Tarshish, all of the kingdoms around the world that control the global economy, because Japheth took his first fruit blessing and entered into a spiritual covenant with God in Genesis chapter 9. He was blessed and honored the covenant of God. And so his wealth was exponential. And I determined to exercise both of the blessings that God has given me. My birthright blessing, spiritual blessing, and my first fruit blessing. So then in 1991, when I see my bride and I see Nas, I say, I got access to information that my brothers and sisters don't have. I'm going to give them their covenants, financial covenant, everything. So when I stated that Nas was the Lion King of hip hop, that's because he dropped his album in 1994. I don't think my album came out until 96. That is the definition of firstborn. First. I just made sure that I separated him from individuals like the RZA. Even though they have same philosophy. The RZA was teaching outright occult practices. And so now at the end of this run, those same occult practices, individuals brought right to Nas' doorstep a year ago. And so what's done in the dark shall be brought to the light. So I was instructed to make sure to safeguard and ensure that God's, all of the precious gems that God has given me, that I preserve and protect. So I stated the other day, it doesn't matter if they in well-loved IMG, Hip Hop Symphony Neighborhood Games or not. If they actively participated in over this past year in any way, shape, or form, just like the other individuals that have been around me doing this for 30 years. If a year ago you joined them and didn't accept our invitation in January and February to join the covenant, we don't care who you are. We don't care. We don't care if we put them in One Love IMG neighborhood, and this includes everybody, Nas included. If birds of a feather flock together, and Revelation says, every unclean bird was found in Babylon. And if y'all fly with the individuals who was around me, in any way, shape, or form, if they approach you and you down with what they down with, we turn you over. But also, because the word says, where evil can be found, my grace does much more abound. And I will always provide a way of escape. Not sometimes, always. I will always provide a way of escape. Even though we had to publicly state everybody is included. If you participated and you don't even have to participate. If you've been connected to us for over a year and you haven't accepted the covenant that we offer, then you outside the ark of the safety. Just like days in Noah, the ark closed. Those who accepted the invitation got physically in the ark, and then the door was closed, and then they went to safety. If you rejected the covenant, if you have not accepted the covenant, the door closed at 12 noon. But because the whole purpose of my mission 35 years ago to go to my brothers and sisters was so that the wedding feast could be full. And so the importance of the first fruit blessing first of all, before I say that, the way of escape the bridegroom Lifesavers Day is August 25th, 2026. Because the Day of Atonement, 2026, is August 23rd. So people that did not know us, that don't know us, or just hearing about us, that date is the last day that they can hear about us, do the 50 days, and get into the covenant and receive an invitation to our wedding party on October the 14th through the 28th. Wedding Feast of Tabernacles. All right? So, on August the 25th, 2026, after my wife and I finish our wedding feast, our anniversary for our 30-year celebration of our 30-year marriage that we celebrated May the 13th. And I'm on the 60-something day from May the 13th to June 13th to July the 13th. August the 13th is the 90th day. All right? So, after today, when my wife is restored to me, we're going to finish out our honeymoon for that 30th year wedding anniversary celebration. Then the 35th year of when I saw her is August 19th, 2026. So August 16th, August 17th, August 18th, August 19th, and August 20th. 5 links.